he does say people believe angels are supposed to protect them, and I believe we are supposed to show humans their true potential. Obviously, this world is oh my god, my brain's gone today. Obviously this world is too cursed to actually stop Strahd. It is why I believe he brought you.
Wait, so Strahd wants to be stopped? He brought us? I am so confused. You know what? I don't even care anymore. I don't like you. My next question is for her, and she points to Vasilka, and she's like, "Is the abbot mean to you?" Because she's in the zone of truth, right? So if she has to, or if she answers, well, I guess she'd get a roll.
I mean, like, you, Tyrion, and Cyclone are also all in the zone of truth.
Oh, that's
too,
great.
So.
That's fine. Yeah, like I won't even roll. I'll just accept the. Like
Yeah.
Durgal's oblivious. She'll just be like, if anyone asks her something, she'll answer honestly.
The abbot isn't mean to me. I mean, he has been teaching me how to be a true person. He's going to teach me etiquette and how to dance. And then he's going to teach me how to be a true person. So that way I can be the next bride of Strahd.
Oh boy.
Durgal. Oh,
Cyclone is going to step next to the abbot, kind of between him and her. He's going to look at the abbot.
Precisely where did you come from? Was she a human that was mutilated by the doctor that we have heard of? Or was she constructed?
I don't think I really caught that. It kind of lagged out for me.
good for me
He's
too,
at-
actually.
He's asking whether or not was she a person that was mutilated, or was she like piecemeal put together and given life?
Is she a Frankenstein?
Right.
Yeah.
He says, I would never harm anyone like that. I, and he kind of, he says, I took from those who didn't need. God, this speaking with Zone of Truth is hard. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
He.
I mean, you could just be blatant about the truth.
Yeah,
You know.
he's basically saying that he borrowed from graves in town. And he basically says, I took from those that didn't need any more. Another sacrifice. In the great vision to stop Strahd.
I don't know how to
Same
feel
thing.
about this.
This is the same rhetoric that grave robbers say in order to justify their actions. It seems to me you are indeed a lesser celestial that believes he is a god and likes to play god. And as such with most entities throughout history, you are bad at it.
How dare you judge me? I am a god. And he is going to take his staff and Kitty, shut up. Anyways.
Wow, this guy is evil.
Jesus.
No, I'm just
Yeah,
joking.
if he's reaching for his staff in like any kind of openly malicious manner, I'm blasting him.
Well, he's
I have a
holding
feeling-
his
yeah.
staff. And you just let you know, all he's doing is he just raises it and he like slams it down and nothing happens, and he says, I order you all to leave. Right now.
It will not be that simple. The only thing staying my hand at the moment is my concern that you actually protect this town with your perverse rituals on the roof. Do they actually do anything?
It is the people's belief that it does. Which means no, it does not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sawyer was
yeah,
about to pipe up and be like, "That's a no." They do
Even
It's
I
for-
understood that was Weasley.
Yeah,
And wait,
that's
does that?
performance.
What about the water? What, like the healing water that you've been supposedly giving people? Have you done anything helpful for these people? Well, besides Vasilka, I don't like that you had to take
What's
body
her
parts from
name?
people, but she's now a living person. And look, I'm conflicted on that bit, but the point is, we need to stop you.
Okay, well, I guess then I will roll initiative.
I'm honestly surprised Edward didn't just shoot at some point during that conversation.
I think Edward and Sawyer have both been struggling to not just blast this fucker.
If you look at Edward, if you look at Edward, he is holding a he's basically clutching his fists together, digging his nails into his gloves, or his hands into his gloves. He's clearly been fighting, wanting to shoot this guy, because he knows his normal instinct is just to shoot and ask questions later. He's trying so hard not to.
Also, just to confirm, we did get a short rest, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
I got my key
I
points
actually had-
back, so we're good.
That's
Yeah,
that's a question I have that wasn't really confirmed by the rules I saw. If you guys could let me know. On short rest, I get wild shapes back, but it doesn't say how that works if I'm already in wild shape. I don't know if I get back the charge I'm literally using.
I would say yes, but
Yeah, I would say yes.
Okay, cool. Then I am full on wild shapes. I could
I'm
see it going
debating-
either way because, like, if you actually rest as an animal, you're still resting. But on the other hand, I don't know. It's up to you guys. Well,
Sorry,
you
I'm
already
trying to
said-
find.
I will get 2 spell slots back as opposed to a third.
Oh
movement.
my god. Where is. Sorry. Also,
was
we're
hoping-
not going to be fighting right now. We're going to take our 15-minute break before we actually fight. Is that okay?
That's fair.
I'm
I was
just
hoping
trying to
Vasilka would
find-
say, yes, he's been mean to me, because Durgle was. That would have made it easy. Durgle would be like, okay, good, we're kicking his ass.
Yeah, but does she also understand what the definition of mean is?
Fair. Sorry,
Do I take a
excuse me.
first and a second level spell slot, or do I just take my third?
Alright, I guess I should write initiative too.
Yeah, so does he have goons to back him up, or is it just him? And what about? Oh, she's in the turn order too. Okay.
I hope she doesn't attack us. I was gonna like try and protect her. Guess we'll have to see.
I mean, she seemed pretty
Loyal.
down for what he was saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, if every time we punch her or something, is she gonna scream?
Nope. She's gonna do something worse.
Oh, lovely. I'm glad she goes last then.
Yeah. Well, Durgle, not yet knowing and thinking she's innocent, is probably gonna spend her turn trying to protect her.
Yep.
It'll be fine. Anyways, I need to put on some break music.
Oh, the Baron's in the turn order too. Interesting.
Yeah, he can fight.
And
I'll be
Sawyer's
back.
told him
He'd
that
be
the
like,
Abbot's a
I've
quack.
been waiting to kick your ass for years.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fucking
he's got to be like, I knew it. I fucking knew
I
it.
fucking knew it.
No, he's
I'm gonna-
always like known it. It's just he's just felt like he had no power to actually stop him.
And then literally the most heavily armed people he has ever seen in his life stroll into town. He's like, well, there's better no time like the present.
What
Yeah.
are you talking about? A robot, 2 old dudes, a horse, a tiny
I was to say a
lizard,
horse.
And an emo kid.
a dude with some weird metal
Oh,
tube on
it's
his
not-
back.
Owen is
We
not
don't come
emo.
across as heavily armed.
Oh, geez, which of my
No.
freaking 30 animal forms am I gonna use?
Yeah.
I'm gonna need the whole 15 minutes to decide.
Okay,
He's all 30.
you do that.
Make him unbearable.
Yeah, you have the right her arms.
I mean, that's the obvious, easy choice. I was thinking about doing something more creative.
You could
Not bad.
go gorilla.
I think I know what I'm going to do. I have a plan.
Gorilla pack gorilla.
I
Yeah,
don't
just
buy
go
that
ape
at
on
all.
him.
Right back.
Durgle never has a plan. I don't believe that for a second.
Fair. Well, the player does. She totally goes by the whims of the moment.
Yeah, just go ape on him.
I don't think I
Go
have
monkey
that
mode.
yet.
I get it. As soon as you get giant gorilla, that's all you're ever gonna want to turn into.
Yeah, I don't think I have gorilla yet.
1,000
you can turn
guys versus one giant gorilla.
You know what? I can't wait can't wait for the
Oh,
Abbott's turn because I just realized something I can do. That'd be great.
Oh, I think the abbot
Does
goes
Edward go
first.
before the
Crap.
abbot?
I do.
Yes.
I do.
Okay.
Oh, the Baron got 21. Oh, okay. I
Okay.
missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No,
go before the
I
abbot
think
too.
there's-
Nice.
I think the Baron
time-
just deserves to hit him once.
Yeah, time to add like 400 hit points to the abbot. So that
The
Edward
Abbott
doesn't
just
kill him.
suddenly- Yeah, the Abbott suddenly just got a shitload more hit points.
Or maybe he has a final form we now know. Maybe he'll
Oh
take
yeah, he
his...
might have a second. Maybe he has a second phase.
He's a Dark Souls boss in disguise.
Let me solo him.
Oh, no, it's let me tank him. It's let me solo
tank
her and let me tank him.
I'm
I
trying
love the
to
fact
just-
that they
sorry.
gave him. I love the fact that From Software gave him a sword.
That is really great. I mean, I love that legend.
Yeah.
Let me solo her.
Bro
It's
literally,
fucking
yeah,
legendary.
Bro literally said, "Nah, mate, I got this." It became a legend overnight.
I'm trying to figure out what's the first game going to be that I play on my new PC.
Monster Hunter
Mm,
Wilds.
No, I want to play a good game.
Age of Empires.
Fuck you. It's actually been decent.
No, I'm just kidding.
Solitaire.
I've never gotten
only
into a
thing
Monster
I've
Hunter
seen-
game, but that's just because I
Yeah.
always am interested way late. And
I
it's
still
one of
need to
those things
play
I wanna
Red
spend
Dead
60, I don't know
Redemption.
if I like it.
The
Oh,
only
okay.
thing I've seen about Monster Hunter Wilds, I think, is that's the new one, is apparently
believe
there's
that.
like a blacksmith that the community is absolutely
Oh yeah, Gemma.
dripping over.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I've played exactly 2 Monster Hunter games. With, like, I think the second one, like, there was one on the PlayStation Portable at one point. I played that one.
Oh, there were a
And
few
I
on that,
played-
yeah.
I played the one before Wilds, like Monster
World?
Hunter World. Yeah, that's the one. That's the second. That was my second Monster Hunter game. I loved it. Kinda sad. I was really expecting it to be a bit, not just okay. I don't like the late tier armor. I really don't. I actually hate the late tier stuff. I really preferred the more practical human built stuff. Everything with all the
So-
the
Yeah, so
I don't
far
know, I
the
just-
armor's been good. I just finished like the first portion of the main story.
Hmm.
And am now into the point to where it's basically you're starting to get into the high rank.
I don't know, just the armor designs never. I mean, I like the charge blade. Personally, my favorite weapon because like
Yeah.
he doesn't love having the old sword and shield and then switching to a massive axe after doing a combo to land a killing blow. He doesn't love that. But yeah, no, actually, the only thing I've seen about Hunter Wilds is just like everyone losing their shit over Gemma.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what? I was like, why is somebody losing this shit over a character? Like, what is it? Because I didn't
It's
see what she
hot.
looked like at first, and
Yep.
then I saw a
Nah.
picture of her. Like, oh, that's why.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Not practical
yeah.
outfit for the job she has, but I can see why it's the most non-skipped cutscene in the gaming industry.
So she actually changes her outfit based upon the biome that you're in.
I didn't know. I'm surprised
Yeah.
they did that.
Yeah, so like if you're in a cold biome, she's actually bundled up. It's not just that leather jacket and red crop top the entire time.
Oh, that's good at least.
Yeah.
At least
Oh, I
she
So
forgot
has
about
all
my
of this
coffee.
helped you to decide what game to play?
No, you know what you need to do? You need to work your way up. Can it run Doom?
I'll be
Doom
right back.
Dark Ages?
Again.
I was gonna say
No.
if you're gonna.
Original Doom.
No,
Ah.
original Doom. Yeah, can it run the original Doom? The
Ah.
craziest
Then
thing
move
I've
out.
ever seen. The craziest thing I've ever seen someone get it to run on was a pregnancy test. So I don't know
I
how
think
they
I've
pulled that
seen
off.
that actually.
It's genuinely impressive. Like
Yeah.
how?
I mean, as
Honestly,
long as it's got enough bits, right?
Yeah.
Just play it. That's all you need. Really.
I feel like anytime someone says, "Oh, I got Doom to run on this," I feel like that Kung Fu Panda meme. How? I don't know.
So, if I recall correctly, they actually got Doom running on like slime mold.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got it running on a potato too.
Like
Which
the
is
slime
just-
mold was the actual CPU for it.
That's wild.
Okay, I got my coffee. I'm ready to kill all of you.
Uh-oh.
Rude.
I still
mean,
have
if-
5 minutes though.
If this is how Nicodemus dies, then I'm satisfied.
Yes!
I got to use Zone of Truth. I got
Yes.
to expose
Can't wait.
a fallen angel.
So what I'm hearing is that I'm allowed to free fire fireball. Gotcha.
Yeah,
And one more level.
you have
one
to
more
cast
level.
it at
I'll
your
have-
feet.
Yeah, one more level, and then I'll have evasion, and then fucking go for it. I'll just fucking Cyclone will run up and punch something. You throw a fireball. I cartwheel out of the way,
Except-
and yeah.
Except
It's
the
a
problem
one-two
is
punch.
I'm going to be right up there with you.
Oh, well, go ahead and do it anyway. I'll be fine.
One more level, and I'll have a better rate of not getting in the way of fireball. My initiative goes up.
Also, I still hate Nicodemus for when I had to roll so many wisdom saving throws. I hate you so much.
Did you? I mean, you didn't have to roll every time.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did.
No, he could have just taken the damage. Save you the roll.
Yeah. Or you could have just told the truth.
Nah. Who tells the truth in Barovia?
Seriously.
I mean, not even Arena
is-
told Edward the truth, so it's fine.
No one has. I don't think.
She didn't tell you a lot of
Was it-
things, so it's fine though.
Oh, by the way, my
Kind of
brother
like
is
the
the
rest of the
doppelganger.
party.
My quote brother is actually a doppelganger, and I've totally known the whole time, and I kind of like this one better.
I mean, we got a lot of players with an itchy insight trigger finger too, so like it's tough to get stuff by us because
Yeah.
everybody can tell.
At this point, it's just like everyone in Barovia is.
We've taken the assumption from the get-go that no one's telling us the truth.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Except for
Sawyer-
Durgle.
Sawyer
Durgle
operates
tells you
under
the truth.
Trust nobody, even though his insight's shit.
You can trust Durgle. Durgle's trustworthy.
Now, Durgle is barely above dirt as far as trustworthiness.
Oh.
Fucking hell, god damn. I mean, yeah, fair enough,
Hey,
but like,
that's
god damn.
better than basically
mean-
everybody else in the party.
Durgle's nice. He's
some
been giving
tricksy
you
dirt.
tea and like supportive, so that's why I think it's funny.
Sawyer
It's
has
like
openly said that Durgle's not bad for a fae.
okay. No, I was just thinking it was funny. It's like, oh, it's the mom of the group that takes care of you. We don't trust her. I'm like, what? Like, okay. You guys have parent issues. Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I don't.
Edward doesn't have
Deception is
parental
not
issues.
the
His
issue with
parents are
Durgle.
dead. Edward doesn't have parental issues. His parents are dead. He can't have issues. He just has unresolved trauma that he's refusing to deal with.
Yeah. Same difference.
I think that
Anyways.
still counts as parent issues.
I think it does too. Sounds very issue-like.
It's an issue. It's just not a parental issue.
All right. So everybody here, do we have a Tyrion?
No.
I didn't hear Durgle.
I was born here.
And die. We will die here.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think Durgle stepped away. Otherwise, I feel like he would have said something saying that Durgle's like dirt.
Yeah.
No, above Durgle is slightly above dirt as far as trust is concerned.
And that would have definitely elicited a reaction. We haven't gotten one, so I think.
And
he's
when he
stepped away to
comes
get
back,
food.
we'll just pretend that we've already finished the battle and he died.
Well, since we've got the time,
And he
hold
killed
on.
Vasilka by accident.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on. Where did I put it? If I need to go to these. Nope, not that one. Is it this one? Okay. All right, here we go. Well, I'll just start with this with the order I've got them in. Sawyer, what is your opinion of your own character from Sawyer's point of view?
I'm not in the zone of truth. I don't have to answer that.
No. This is above table, not in the game. Above
Yeah.
table. Yeah,
So,
so,
what is
yeah,
Sawyer's opinion of
what's-
himself in character?
Yeah, in character, what does Sawyer think of himself?
That he would rather be anywhere but here.
Okay, so we're gonna go dead. What is Sawyer's opinion of Nicodemus?
That he would rather be anywhere but here.
Okay, I'll go unfriendly for that one. What's Sawyer's opinion of Durgle?
Sawyer has told Durgle that they're not bad for a Fae, but would still rather be anywhere but here.
We'll go neutral. What is his opinion of Tyrion?
Kobold needs to hang.
Kobold needs to hang. Okay, hated. What is his opinion of Cyclone?
Meh.
Neutral. And now the fun one. What's his opinion of Edward?
He also needs to hang.
Okay. Nicodemus, what is your opinion on Sawyer?
I mean,
Just in character, what does Sawyer think of what does Nicodemus
I
think of Sawyer?
mean, I don't know. He kind of grouchy and a little secretive, but seems mostly harmless.
We'll go with acquaintance. How about himself?
I mean, he's the most devoutest of the devout, and that's really all that matters.
Pretentious.
We'll go with
Nope,
situationship.
not at all. Not at all.
How about his opinion of
Come on.
Durgle?
Runs their mouth a little too much, but mostly harmless.
Acquaintance it is. How about Tyrion?
After this, he trusts him.
Okay, we'll go trusted. Cyclone.
Yeah, he's a danger to himself and others around him.
He's friendly. And how about Edward?
He's also a danger to himself and others around him.
I feel like I should put this to hostile.
I mean, that's no.
And friendly. All right, we'll go.
Yet.
We'll go friendly.
Yeah, I mean, he's. I mean, let me put it this way: he's just as likely to get a. They're both just as likely to get themselves and the rest of the group in trouble as they are to get us out of trouble.
That is fair. Douglas not back yet, so we'll go Tyrion. Tyrion, what's your character's opinion on Sawyer?
I think Tyrion is very sad having Sawyer around because he wants to interact with Sawyer, and Sawyer is just super cold to him. So he would just be kind of just upset that he can't further their relationship.
Sawyer's cold to everyone. He's a Grumposaurus Rex.
What is Tyrion's opinion on Nicodemus?
He wants to be bros for a very long time. He's finally found someone who's like a worshiper and has firm beliefs, but isn't afraid to question them. And he's very. He seems as though he is sure, not because of zeal, but because of just like logic. He seems like he's a Kalimvor worshiper because it's the right thing to do. That he really likes. He really likes Nicodemus.
How about Durgle?
Oh no.
Oh, he loves Durgle. Durgle's awesome. He was very like, oh, I'm gonna have to babysit this person, but now he got to see her be like grown up multiple times, and he now notices that it's a choice to kind of see the good in the world, and he really likes Durgle.
Okay, how about
Oh,
himself?
thank you.
Kitty, stop it. She wants to go
Right
outside.
now, he's definitely in a bit of a self-penance, because he he's very upset that he killed 6 people, but he is also very much an optimist, from kind of the imprint that Deborah left. So
Okay.
he's
We'll go neutral for now.
yeah, he's neutral.
How about Cyclone?
He very much likes Cyclone. He wants to take up kind of a moral like apprenticeship with Cyclone and kind of teach him what it means to be immortal. Amortal, not immortal. And that's what he's kind of trying to do with the poems, and kind of instill that, life is random and life is terrifying, and he should.
How about
you know.
Edwards then? What is his opinion of Edward?
He is very optimistic for Edward. He's seen what has happened, and he's seen what he thinks is going to happen. He is optimistic toward you.
Okay, Durgle, what's your opinion on Sawyer from your character's perspective?
And he's gone again.
All right, fuck me then. All right, Cyclone, what is your opinion on Sawyer from a Cyclone's perspective?
I will definitely say grumpy. Uninvested in anything but himself, and also I would say the fact that probably even if we asked him, like probably the reason Cyclone hasn't asked him anything is because he feels like Sawyer would just not tell him anything.
Fair. How about Nicodemus?
Cyclone is impressed with Nicodemus. He thinks he should lighten up a little bit. But he's impressed
There's a
with
fat
him
chance of
being-
that.
I know. It's like there is
He's been
a
like this since he was like 8 years old. So
he came out of the womb like that. Yeah, but he is impressed with his faith and his ironclad conviction, even if he is. The Cyclone feels like that can sometimes be a detriment in like being unflexible.
All right, Durgle?
Cyclone probably is the closest to Durgle more than anything. Is kind of like drawn to her empathy and her sense of humor, which is a few things he has started adopting a little bit. Think she's probably way too good to be hanging out with this party.
Tyrion?
Considers him a bit of a threat in the fact that he friggin' wigged out and killed people for no reason. But also, at least has respect for him for wanting to like take accountability for it and didn't try to run from it, and is, smarter than you would expect a kobold to be, which is also surprising.
How about himself?
Cyclone is like, he doesn't particularly like Barovia, but he's fascinated with everything around him, so he's like in a learning mode right now. And as for how he sees himself, he feels he's on a journey, and the
Very neutral
journey
then.
is pretty neutral about himself.
Yeah.
He
And
doesn't
how about
really-
Edward?
Kind of like what Nicodemus said, kind of a threat to himself and others. Like, Edward is emotionally unstable and contradicts himself constantly, and putting a heavily armed weapons in someone like that's hand is probably a bad idea until he sorts his shit out.
Understandable. All right. Now we get to do the fun one. Is Durgle back?
Did I miss like half the people doing this? That makes me
Okay.
super
Yeah.
sad.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
I'm
Durgle,
recording
We're
it,
on
don't worry.
break.
What is your
Okay,
character's
good. I want to watch that
break.
later.
What is your character's opinion of Sawyer from Durgle's perspective?
He is a mentor currently without an apprentice. He is grumpy and standoffish, but his head is in the right place, and he's one of the few people that Durgle still. Well, now she's coming around. But a few sessions ago, when shit hit the fan, Sawyer was one of the few people she still trusted, as was made clear. So, leaning positive. They're not exactly best friends, but like, you know.
All right. All right. How about Nicodemus?
She likes Nicodemus.
All
She
right.
almost she likes like she doesn't always see eye to eye with him, but she gets where he's coming from, and she also is like he is unintentionally hilarious. And
What is her opinion on herself?
I wasn't done. Nicodemus is the type of badger that she has fun poking. You know, like that's where that is.
All right.
Her opinion on herself, good question. She's probably not focusing on that very much, given the situation. Actually, she's probably taking this as a good excuse not to focus on herself. She has spent like 2 years being taught by her mentor and becoming, the druid she is. So she's more self-assured than she was, but this is also still a kind of finding herself moment, because before this in all her previous lives, she was like always several different roles, and now she's actually kind of like defining her own role. So how she's coming off now is kind of her naturally finding how she wants to act, I guess.
Neutral then. How about Tyrion?
I mean, he's a great steed.
Friendly it is. Cyclone.
Cyclone is probably your favorite right now.
All right. And
He's
Edward.
oh man, just making me speed through mine. Fine. I don't have to answer. To better himself, and she's
I'm
trying
so
to be there
sorry,
for him, but
my
she's
Discord
she's been
just
bitten
crashed.
so many times.
So I
Oh,
just
no!
totally missed what everything Durgle just said.
It's alright, I skipped most of it.
He
I have a
actually
slot-
did.
I,
Yeah,
I have a slot for the DM if you would want one. But it's done.
Okay.
And it's worry.
Well, it's fine.
What does the DM think of Sawyer?
Well, I think Sawyer is very mysterious and aloof.
Okay, Nicodemus.
I think Nicodemus is acting the way he does because he's actually trying to protect himself from getting hurt again.
Durgle.
That's real as hell.
I think Durgle uses humor to hide the sadness that's inside.
Tyrion.
Tyrion is very brave and charismatic, and very strategic. But I feel sometimes like Tyrion's too hard on himself.
Okay. Cyclone.
I think Cyclone is awesome, and I can't wait for I have this funny idea that he's just gonna go berserk one day and kill everybody. But no, I really like Cyclone
Except Durgle,
because
he likes Durgle.
no, I really like Cyclone because I always had this idea of like how Warforges are supposed to be played, and Cyclone is knocked out of the park.
All right, and Edward.
Well, Edward's hard. Because
Just
you know,
admit it, he's the DM's favorite.
no, that's Cyclone.
Listen, Cyclone's everyone's favorite. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Woo!
You
But
didn't hear Sawyer's answer, but okay.
Oh no, that's true. I didn't.
Sawyer is Sawyer's favorite. We all know that.
yeah. No, I was gonna say, what was I gonna say about Edward? I was gonna say, I'm surprised by like how much emotional depth Edward has, you know, because again, I mean, really all of your characters are amazing, but I didn't expect Edward to have such emotional depth because I heard Gunslinger and I immediately was like, oh, here we go, another Percy. But, and I mean, not that Percy doesn't have emotional depth, it's just, I
If he
don't
were
know.
here right now, he'd be so pissed.
I know. It's hard
Wait,
to
who's
explain.
Percy?
From Critical Role.
Critical Role.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I've never watched
All
Critical Role, so.
Yeah.
Honestly,
no.
look, Percy carried the show. To be perfectly honest. And
Oh,
that's saying a
hell
lot.
no. That is the worst take I've ever heard from you.
Anyways, who wants to play
And you wonder
D&D?
why I think Edward should hang.
Hold on, I'm saving
Honestly,
it.
I think he's the person who least carried that show.
I literally could not care about half of those characters. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
I
god,
didn't
yeah,
watch the
that's
first
okay.
season, so I don't
Insane.
Hold on, I need to save this.
He has the worst main
Yeah,
character.
real quick, but before we proceed, we need to ask Edward the same questions he just asked us and hear his opinion.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if he'd already
Yeah.
done it because I was AFK.
Yeah, you don't get the weasel out of it like we did.
Oh, no, I'll go out of it. Edward has the same opinion of Sawyer and Nicodemus together. Just kind of grumpy old men, but he respects them, and is thankful that they're kind of honest with him. He trusts Durgle because Durgle has been the most honest with him and has shown him,
I think my Discord just crashed again. Fuck's sakes. I just give up. Today. My Discord just crashed again.
You missed Edward saying that he hates himself.
Probably. Sorry.
hold on.
I don't know why
That's
my
tough.
Discord hates me.
Here we go. This is it. This is what I was doing.
Were all these questions being asked because of his little checklist book thing he's got going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I'm catching up on context here. I didn't realize he was tracking other people's emotions too.
Yeah.
Color coded.
All right, so everyone lied, right? Everyone said they liked everyone, even though there's clearly hatred in the party.
Oh no,
I mean,
Yeah,
you
most
see,
reasons-
you see
Thank
Sawyer's
God.
answers there?
I don't.
Family category. I'd like to point out.
What was that?
Most of these are in the bad category.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, the reason he put dead for Sawyer's opinion of himself is because I was like, he'd rather be anywhere but here.
How could no one spell Durgle's name? It's literally in the game. I don't understand.
DERGUL.
Thank you.
I made this. I made this after I made that spreadsheet. I copied it over and did it in like 2 minutes. I did not put accuracy to it whatsoever.
Oh, Nicodemus is also spelled wrong. Poor Nicodemus.
As I said, I literally just put this together of pure memory.
I wouldn't say I went unfriendly with Nicodemus. I said I respected him. I think he's. I respect him for what he does. I think he could lighten up a little bit, but I definitely don't think I'm unfriendly with him. He was the first guy I met.
Well, again, this is why we should play.
We were friendlier when we first met. I feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like Nicodemus has gotten. I don't know if I would go unfriendly either, but
Yeah.
I would say probably
I think the way
neutral.
I think I describe you and Edward the same way, which is like you're just as likely to get us into trouble as get us out of trouble, which is sort of like I don't know how to describe it any other way than that.
I will say that if Nicodemus stops cycling from jumping out more windows, it's gonna go from unfriendly to hate.
Yeah. I mean, you keep destroying property.
And Sawyer's there to fix it. It's fine.
I don't care about property. He's just annoyed.
Yeah, but if you keep that up, it's going to go from neutral to hated.
God.
It might.
All right.
I'm done
Sorry
thinking right
about
now.
the delay.
No,
Fine.
you're good.
Well then, who's ready to kick a angel?